In his travels through China in the 13th century, Marco Polo marveled at what he described as black stones which burn like logs. They were so plentiful, he said, that people could have 3 hot baths a week. Earlier this month, one of those black stones was thrown around in our parliament. It was not burning like a log at the time, but it might as well have been. From wonder to horror, what an incredible journey these fossilized remains of ancient plants and animals have taken us on in that time. It could be argued that coal actually gave us our modern electricity-driven society. If so, then it also ultimately spawned the incredible, living, egalitarian network of knowledge and awareness that is allowing us today as a species to appreciate coal's most recent gift to us. The message on many, many levels that it is time to say goodbye, at least as far as our combustible relationship is concerned. Of course, it's hard to let go, but there comes a point where holding on becomes less and less healthy. And thus, as a species, we have reached the classic initiation scenario. We must leave behind the world that we know, embark on an uncertain journey of trials and revelations, and hopefully return with new strength and new knowledge. Now, fortunately, many of us have embarked on that journey. It's epic. But it's okay. We still mostly get to drink lattes and go down to the pub occasionally. This journey has allowed us to take on board the revelation that our old energy habits are toxic, not just to our life systems, but also our social relations. And it has helped us face trials that range from wrestling power from blindly self-interested multinational corporations to simply persuading our next-door neighbor that this is something worth caring about. On this journey, we have been modeling an approach to sourcing our energy which is quite new for our culture, one that allows justice and responsibility to be the principal guides. It's an approach that requires courage, patience, and deep listening. And it has already seen many of us return to the mainstream with this new strength, this new knowledge in the form of innovations, agreements, partnerships. Who's to say where this is going to go next? Where the next bright spark of the imminent future will find the next source of clean energy? I mean, consider all the energy in this room. In fact, I would like to invite you right now to take this opportunity to close your eyes and just for a moment quietly sense all of the human energy in this room. Now, given the nature of the mind, as soon as you closed your eyes, you probably forgot what we were doing and got completely distracted with all of the thoughts that have built up over these last couple of days. So follow those thoughts. Remember the connections that you've made, the new information that you've taken on board, new models that you can draw upon, people that you can ask that you didn't know you could approach before. Feel the heart connections, the stories that have moved and inspired you, the new friends that you've made, new comrades. And as you feel those connections pinging like the synapses in your brain, keeping your eyes closed, just imagine moving out of your own world of connections and taking in the whole room and realizing that sea of connections and emotions has been occurring inside every one of us in here. And if we all just gently click our fingers, we can sense those connective synapses occurring in all of us. And as we sense those connective synapses going through the whole room and realize that the amount of connections and energy that we've got going on inside us now is multiplied across this whole room, we realize that we can do this. We can actually do this. And you might even find yourself whispering under your breath, we can do this, 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 we can do this. And as you look around and open your eyes, and you look at everyone else around here, you realize you can see it. We can do this, 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 we can do this. And now something is really happening, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I can feel my gospel coming on. You know that scene in the Blues Brothers, you know, the one with James Brown? Yes, that could be us any moment now, people. Because we can spread these connections far and wide. We can share the stories that have inspired us. We can listen to our earth and sun. We can bring energy that's fair to everyone. Now I want to hear you all now. Here we go. We can spread these connections far and wide. Here we go. We can spread these connections far and wide. Okay, here we go. Spread these connections far and wide. Spread these connections far and wide. Share the stories that inspire. Spread these connections far and wide. Share the stories that inspire. Listen to our earth and sun. Bring power that's fair to everyone. Listen to our earth and sun. Bring power that's fair to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing this. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Will Tait.